sunshine like the winter time just passed us. Watching for laws and jaggers, you're too clean to be taken. I keep it tucked off in my clothes, you'll never catch me out your bucket naked.
Stravgaming is now live. Streaming MLB The Show 24, MLB The Show 24 New York franchise mode.
MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Houston Astros. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shum. Singing a guy who could change this game with one swing of the bat, Yogi Berra. Always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. And this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And today's starting pitcher, J.R. Richard. How about a report on him, Chris?
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
Now a chance for Derek Jeter. The pitch. In there at the knees. And this one is off and running. And ball one. The shortstop takes the ball. Bounced out to short. Throws across the diamond. One out in the top of the first. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
And up next for New York, Joe DiMaggio, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. There's a strike. Nice warm day here. Good baseball weather. Does that change anything, Chris, especially for the hitters?
Absolutely. You feel so much more comfortable at the plate. You're not worried about, getting jammed on fastballs inside part of the plate. You can kind of be more selective instead of just looking out away so that you can get the barrel to it. And that part, you can get on the inside part of the plate as well.
Batting third, the designated hitter.
And next for New York, Babe Ruth.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes. It's interesting. You have spring training, wonderful weather, and then most teams go north and it's chilly. So hitters have to kind of get through that for the first month and a half, and then everything evens out.
That misses. Ball one. How much did your dress change when it would get cold or when it would be cold early or late in the season?
Well, early in the season, Boog, I'm taking a top coat, on the road and trying to look cool.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about.
No, I'm talking about you as a player. When you played back, way back in the day.
Oh, all right. I thought you want to know about my travel gear.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you go with some long sleeves early on, and sometimes it can be a little uncomfortable, a little cumbersome, but you get used to it. But it's great when you can come out there and let the guns just hang out.
2 out, space is empty. Next pitch is outside. Mickey Mantle waiting for a turn at the plate. Two outs. In the air, center field. McCormick trying to get there. And that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the first. 0-0. And today's starter, Babe Ruth. Singy always a treat when we get to watch him work.
Very crafty guy out there on the hill. A stellar career ERA in the low 2s. Very tough to get to. Just when you think you've got him figured out, he flips the script. We'll see how the hitters are able to adapt to him today.
Now it's going to be Jose Altuve. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
And now the lefty. Foul ball there.
Altuve always seems to be setting records or reaching milestones, Boog. In 2023, he became the fastest player to reach 2,000 career hits, 200 home runs, and 200 stolen bases in MLB history.
On the ground, and it's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Got on top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Craig Biggio up next for the Astros. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. Gets the call. It's 0-1. Ruth, a former MVP, he features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a 2-seamer, and he works in a changeup. And now the 0-1.
Ball 1.
Altuve gets his lead at first with nobody out. And a foul ball. Now snap throw to first. And he's back in standing. This one in the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. And another ball. And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed on the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Jeff Bagwell stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Out to center. Judge makes the play. 2 down.
Batting 4.
Now we check out the Astros lineup. And Chris, they're not lacking for players that can hit the ball over the fence.
And with that said, these hitters have to be patient at the plate because the opposing pitchers are not just going to feed them fastballs down the middle. They're going to have to get deeper in the counts and sometimes take the walks. But when they get their pitches, they don't usually miss them, and that's what I'm expecting to see here in this one.
Yordan Alvarez in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the second game of the series. Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
And here it comes. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And the inning is over. End of 1, and we're still scoreless. second inning set to go. And stepping in for the Yankees, Mickey Mantle. With the right-hander back to work. Richard, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a two-seamer. There's a swing and a drive. And it's caught just in front of the wall.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And Gehrig hit cleanup for that famed Murderers Row lineup as the Yankees were rolling off one World Series title after another. Lou Gehrig stands in now and watches strike one. Right side, hard hit. And he takes it himself for the out.
Fastball grooved right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Big time power.
Gehrig hit behind Babe Ruth in those Murderers Row days. They both have tons of power, but their home runs had much different trajectories.
Yeah, that's outside.
While Ruth hit these high towering fly balls out of the park, Gehrig just crushes line drives into the stands. I mean, he hit absolute bullets.
That one pushed foul. Two down, nobody on. And now he's fallen behind Judge.
2-1.
Judge comes up empty there.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
Pitch misses. And that's ball three. Yogi Berroa hitting on deck circle. Hard on the ground to first. Bagwell steps on the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Yanks held in check. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. To the pitch. No. Just missed. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with two strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. DiMaggio ranging back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Thought that was a no-doubter. I think the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
And stepping in for the Astros, Chas McCormick. In for a strike, 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All four pitches in play right here, partner.
Two outs. And that's off the inside edge. Going to count 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
No score here in the second. And another ball. Here's a 2-2. Next offering misses down and away.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Astros go down 1-2-3. We move to the third with no score. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And here's the rookie catcher, Yogi Berra, looking for his first big league hit right here. Ball one, no strikes.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Line drive, base hit right field. So a man on base to start the inning. Yogi Berra with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Here's Gleyber Torres. Runner takes off, and that one wrapped foul. Yo, one. And the slider catches the zone.
This is a batter who clearly performs better in day games. I don't know why, but his numbers generally back it up.
That's outside, and that's ball one. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Now it's LeMahieu up to hit. That one ripped, but foul. LeMahieu, a former Gold Glove winner, hitting ninth in today's lineup. And he was a second-round pick back in 2009. Right-hander kick steals.
No.
And now 1 and 2.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And the righty deals. Goes down looking.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
So the batting order turns over. Derek Jeter now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Way outside, ball one.
Boog, and the one thing about that is Speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
2 outs. Jeter watches that pitch, miss the strike zone for a ball. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. And a pitch.
Ball 3.
Joe DiMaggio on deck for the Yankees. Baroa leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And that's too high, ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Right fielder.
First and second, 2 down. Joe DiMaggio digs in now. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Strike on the inside corner.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
And that one fouled off. Two outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
So it seems you've gone and given up on your dream.
Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Astros, Jeremy Pena. The pitch. And there's the strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
On the ground. Dives, and he can't hang on. He doesn't have a throw. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first. And next to hit for Houston, Yainer Diaz. No hits in the shutout yesterday afternoon. Off the mark there, and it's 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Still tied at 0, last of the 3rd. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. To second, that's 1. Relay to first, double play.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
So the Houston lineup turns over. Jose Altuve up next for the Astros. And a foul ball.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Kicks and deals. In the air, left field. Mantle should have this one. Brings it in. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. On to the 4th, still scoreless. And we're back.
Leading off
New
our
inning
game.
getting started. And the batter now, Babe Ruth. The right-hander back to work. And there's a ball. Wouldn't chase that time.
2-0 to count.
Here comes a pitch. On the ground to the left. Tossed to Bagwell. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
Now back. The left fielder,
Mickey Mantle stepping in now for the Yankees. He's 0 for 1. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. One down, base is empty.
Ball.
Fourth inning underway, no score. Pitch misses there. 2-1. Hard hit left side. Toss to Bagwell. 2 up, 2 down.
The first baseman, number 4,
And up next for New York, Lou Gehrig. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And that's outside. And the count even 1-1. That's ripped to right down the line. Tucker makes the grab. And that is that. Down in order go the Yankees. Still no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Craig Biggio. Back to work. Pitch misses inside. And that is ball 1.
Well, these Astros, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Next pitch is outside. Right side. DiMaggio pulls it down. 1 away.
The first baseman, number 5, Jeff.
So next up for Houston, Jeff Bagwell. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And that one is lifted in the air. Judge getting an angle on it. Puts it away for the out.
The batter, the left fielder,
Here's Jordan Alvarez. Struck out swinging his first time. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Just a slow ground ball this time. Torres over to first. And they get the out on Alvarez. And that is that. Nothing doing there for Houston. And we are still scoreless. Ready now for the fifth inning. Here is Aaron Judge. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable, and because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Kicks and fires. And another ball.
No strike.
Three-0 down. Inside ball four.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Go ahead run on base. Yogi Berra stepping in now for the Yankees. And he's already singled in this game. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Fastball for a strike.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Oh, 0-2 now. That one missed.
Way to lay off that
One
pitch
ball,
down.
2 strikes.
Judge gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Popped in the air. Left field. Drops into the glove. And there's one down.
Now back. Second base.
Here's Gleyber Torres. He struck out swinging at his first at bat.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
That misses the zone. 1-0. All tied up, and we're at the top of the fifth. That one fouled off. Here's a 1-1. Just missed.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
The 2-1.
Ball. 3 balls, 1 strike.
And a strike to Gleyber.
Oh boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Three-two now. Got it by him for the K.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
Up to the plate steps deep. This one in the air, center field. McCormick brings it in for the third out. One left for the Yankees, and we're still knotted at 0.
Yeah, who that in the whip? Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine.
We head to the bottom of the 5th, and stepping in for the Astros, Kyle Tucker. The wind and the pitch. So now here's Kyle Tucker. Tucker, former 5th overall pick in the 2015 draft by the Astros. This guy's turned into a whale of a player. That misses. And the count 2-1. Tucker hits for power. He's got 30 homer power, but the strikeout rate is under 20%. And that's down and away.
3-1.
Three and 2 now. Into center. Judge has it sized up. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now batting, third baseman,
Ken Hemenity up next for the Astros.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
That's outside. Ball 1. Found back our way, and that's out of play. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. That one misses in the dirt. Wouldn't chase that time.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Ken Hemenity with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you worked to get here.
1 down. And next to hit for Houston, Chas McCormick. Went down on strikes his first time through. Ball 1, no strikes. And that one missing low.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
The pitch. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. 1 away, tie game, go-ahead run stands at first here in the second game of the series.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
The pitch. Lifted in the air, right field. Sizing this one up. Makes the grab for the second out.
Now
And stepping in is the speedy Jeremy Pena. Reached on an infield single his first time. And that's off the inside edge. Ball one. And the pitch.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
And he deals. Strike two.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Judge grabs it on the run. One left for Houston. Sixth inning coming up. Still nothing on the scoreboard. And we're back. All set for the top of the sixth. Now, Derek Jeter. Seeing you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Strike on the inside corner, and it's 0-1.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Jeter tracking that one as it misses the zone for ball. One and two now. The shortstop takes the ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Next to hit, Joe DiMaggio. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. That just misses, and that's ball one. DiMaggio measures 6 feet 2 inches, 195 pounds, and he's usually in center, but today starting in right. Not close with that one, and it's 2-0.
Well, less responsibility for him today, making the move from being the captain of the outfield to moving to right field. So he can let his center fielder take those balls in the gap and kind of like a little day off.
One down, base is empty. That one misses. 3-1 now. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, heading for 2. And his first big league hit is a double. Joe DiMaggio with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Man at second with one away. Now here is Babe Ruth. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And the right-hander deals. Line drive. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Now batting, the left fielder,
Mickey Mantle getting ready to hit. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Line to left, and it stays fair. In comes the first run of the game. It's 1-0 Yankees, and that's a double.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So digging in, Lou Gehrig. This ball's chopped on the ground. Tossed to Bagwell. They limit the damage here. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th. And now the catcher comes up to him. Enter Diaz. The line of the pitch. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Drifts towards it. And that's a foul ball. The 0-1. And a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
A big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound. No question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Altuve, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
No strike.
Altuve officially joined the 2,000 hit club in 2023 with every career hit as a Houston Astro. Third player in club history with 2,000 hits and 200 home runs. Jeff Bagwell, Craig Biggio, those are the 2 others, and that's some great company, Boo. He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
And that one ripped to left, and that's just foul. Here's a 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. And a pitch. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone. By the time he got to the plate, people at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the great guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
And now Craig Biggio. Hard hit, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They're down 1-0. We go to the top of the 7th, and now the center fielder, Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge.
The wide to kick the pitch. That one not close, and that's ball 1.
You know, these Yankees, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Into the outfield, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And here's the catcher, Yogi Berra. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Left-hand batter waits. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. McCormick makes the grab, 1 down.
Now the second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Here is Gleyber Torres, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The feed for 1 to first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, I really like this right here. He knocked the ball down on that dive and then was able to pick it up, get it to second base, cut that lead runner off, and that's keeping a guy out of scoring position.
Here's DJ LeMahieu. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A gigantic blast. It's 3-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. J.R. Richard done for the day, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. A new pitcher in the game, Hunter Brown.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And next for New York, Derek Jeter. A strikeout and a walk. In there, and it's 0-1. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Bangs off the wall. And that's a 2-out double.
He was all over that one. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Joe DiMaggio stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 3. That's down and in. A slider missed.
1 ball, no strike.
to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning.
Make a great catch like that. It's all about timing the jump. His timing was perfect. Excellent grab, and he comes down with it. The inning is over.
Bottom of the seventh, and here's the first baseman, Jeff Bagwell. And the pitch. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Clay Holmes getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Efros also throwing. And that one off the outside edge.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
Right side, and it goes just foul. The 1-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Probably showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one. Not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. All the strikeouts that kind of speak for themselves, but when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to truly go right after opposing batters.
Fouled off. He was late. One down, base is empty. And there's a foul ball. Yankees up by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. Pitch misses there, and the count 1-2.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
The lefty fires. And delivers outside.
It's a good take.
That one misses, and now 3-2. The Yanks leading by 3 here in the second game of the series. Gets under it and pops it up. Has a beat on it. Hauls it in for the out.
The right fielder, number 30,
Here's Kyle Tucker. First pitch just misses.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Next offering upstairs. And a good eye there.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And he walked him.